gotta tell them we up next. You can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk. He gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics. Niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of This Might Not Go Well. Yeah. Episode 238. We in the building. You already know what it is. It's the host with the most, Be Breezy, aka Poppy Sazon.
Yes. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Slick. How y'all feeling out there?
You already know what you gotta do. Please download the Live Podcast app on iOS and Android, and make sure you follow us on all social media at This Might Not Go Well. If any brand deals, business opportunities, please email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and get us to 500. All right, brother. Episode 238. How we feeling this week?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Definitely just taking a little step back from the everyday responsibilities. Been just kicking it with the little one and really just, trying to get right. We are seeing a lot of crazy things happen in the world, in the news, and I think it's just very important right now to just be mindful of what's happening around you, but don't forget to enjoy life. Like, do what you got to do to keep your balance, keep yourself right. If you got something you're working towards, don't stop working towards it. Just, it doesn't hurt to be knowledgeable of what's happening around us right now because the world is getting crazier and crazier. We're going to talk about it in a second, but how you feeling?
In the wise word of brother Marshawn Lynch, make sure your chicken is right and make sure your mental is right. You feel me? We in different times, man. There's a lot going on in this world, but hey, lucky for us in New York City, the weather is starting to lighten up. It ain't cold like it was before. Cause I ain't gonna lie, the weather was slapping was being so disrespectful. But I'm here though. You feel me? After Valentine's Day, so I hope everyone enjoyed themselves, and the girls who find out they are the side chick, prayers be with you. You feel me? I've seen a lot of girls out there. And the Valentine's Day girls, I didn't know y'all was freaked out like that though. I ain't gonna lie. Big Money V is busy this week, but I'm gonna get her back to give her a recap of her Valentine's Day and see why all these other Valentine's Day freaked out. And fellas, now what women like to say? I hate to agree with a man. That's what they be saying. Mm-hmm. I hate to agree with a woman, but y'all trying to have
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, stop that. Fellas. As a nigga who likes to be sassy, I'm with the sassy nigga movement. I'm not that sassy. Stop that. I've been seeing that shit on TikTok. It's okay to. I know women never like us to have our own shit. They always like to invade our shit, but fellas, y'all can let them have Valentine's Day. Y'all can let them have Valentine's Day. That's not for us, gang. Let them girls have their thing. You feel me? I've been seeing that lately, Slick, and I'm just like, come on now. It gets to a point. It gets to a point. But let's start off with some RIP, man. Start off with Jacksonville, Florida rapper Lil Poppa. He passed away at the age of 25 or 26. They ruined it as suicide. So like I said earlier, make sure your mental is right. Get help, seek out. Don't be afraid to talk to anyone or go get professional help, man. I don't know what he was going through, but it looks like it's been affecting the hip hop community. So RIP to Lil Poppa. And then RIP to activist and Reverend Jesse Jackson, man. RIP, man. In Black History Month too, man. Like, come on, gang. But yeah, 84. But if you have seen him, he lived a legendary life, man. Been there with Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. He was there for a lot of stuff, and he shaped a lot of people. He mentored Al Sharpton. He has done a lot for the Black community. RP.
Absolutely. Definitely one of those things that's you don't want to wake up and see that ran for president twice, like regardless of any kind of comments and whatnot, a personal decision making, like This was iconic. Like he was one of the first black people that was really making moves, and you think about like politically trying to challenge the system in that regard. So R.I.P. to Reverend Jackson. Yeah, man. Like I said,
Slick.
what up?
Wait, Slick. Do you want to go to political slick news? Because Mondani have a lot of stuff, but do you want to go to the dumbass of the week?
Let's go political slick, and then we go dumbass of the week. They kind of know
right,
who the dumbasses are. But if you guys didn't hear, Mondani gave his budget update, and essentially it can be taken two ways. The big headline is that raising property taxes by 9.5% to close the fiscal budget, the gap of about $5.4 billion, down from the $12.3 billion I believe he originally mentioned 2 weeks ago. So he's been making moves, right? He has his fiscal budget. The big thing is that this is scary for homeowners, for renters. It hits everybody because essentially what's going to happen is you're going to be taxing homeowners and property owners in New York City. And those of you that are landlords, you're going to pass that price on to your rentees. And your rentees' rent is going to go up because of that. So think about it this way. If you're paying, let's just pick a nice round, $3,000, right? 10% almost, right? What's that? Extra $300? Little less than $300? You're looking like $275 extra rent? That's tough. And especially in this current climate, like we said, we not no broke boys on this podcast. We not no broke boys. We not a lot of our core friend group, our generation is not broke. And we, at the end of the month, you look back, you lucky if you got a couple $100 left in your pocket about the bills and debt and student loans and car notes and just living life.
If you have a G and you get check-ins, you're walking around like you're the richest man on earth now.
And that's after paying all your bills, not ducking a bill. I just ain't gonna pay that this month. No, we talking about after you pay everything, right? But the real reason that this is going on is because he is pushing Governor Hochul to tax the top 1%, right? To raise the income tax, to raise the taxes on those that make the most money over, I believe, $400,000. Don't quote me on that specific number, but it was some larger number, right? And Hochul has been steadfast saying she's not going to do that. But then now, this is where the leverage comes in because it's an election year for Governor Hochul, right? She's supported Mayor Mamdani in the sense of universal 2K and 3K programs going on across the state and the city. But now, even though right now the mainstream media is pushing it as Mamdani is basically just being a socialist, trying to take money from everybody to even out to make his goals come true, it's also being looked at as, hey, he's putting it in the governor's court. Does Governor Hochul say, hey, all right, y'all got it. I'm going to raise these taxes, these 3% or whatever, 4%, whatever the number is on these top earners and redisperse that to close that fiscal gap and be able to implement some of these programs? Or does she say no? And then when it comes time to vote and Mamdani's pushing, hey, I had to do this because the state doesn't want to help us. And now the same Democratic base that he was able to rally up to support him and have a monumentous election, do they turn against Kathy Hochul? So it's a lot happening. So it's very much, like I said, just keep your
you're right, because it's an election year for her too. So and she's already, there's talks of her being on the ropes already about just even being able to win. So now she needs the support from anywhere.
Nah, bro, it's interesting. It's real interesting. They playing political chess. It just sucks because it's like you already know if it comes down to him having to not only. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not even just a matter of the property taxes. He's going to be pulling from the city emergency fund as well as the retiree benefits to try to close that gap. So it's almost like, damn, I got to push this red button because you don't want to follow through. But I feel like, I don't know if he's overplaying his hand because, again, even right now, the primary media is saying, oh, Mamdani shows his true colors. Like, they're painting it as it's him wanting to do this. I don't think he's articulated enough in the sense for the general public why this is on the table. I think that's his next step. Not saying I agree or disagree. Like I said, I want to own property, and I understand, like, property tax is one of the reasons why mortgages are so out of control. You go to buy, most of us could probably afford a mortgage, even though I did see a stat that, like, a $400,000 mortgage about 15 years ago was about $1,500, and that same mortgage now would be about $3,000. So if you do the math on that, the mortgage rate has doubled, and that's at a number that we're not even seeing for condos and townhouses in New York City. So think about that. The average to get something livable in New York, you're paying at least $630, $640. So think about that. You're paying at least, before property tax, you putting up $3,900. And then property tax anywhere from $700 to $1,300, depending on if you want to be in the city or Long Island. So
Damn, so that means niggas is not gonna grow old in New York. That's what it
Essentially,
basically means.
essentially is. It's
You're gonna have to
becoming.
be a transplant,
You're gonna have to
to be
go.
honest with you.
Yeah, you're gonna have to move somewhere else, which is scary. Not scary in the sense of
Yeah.
it's like this is you grew up in the city, your family did raised you in the city, and you can't afford to live here anymore.
And the thing about it is, you do want to own your house. You still like that is the American dream, and I feel like everybody wants to own their own crib and customize it, do whatever they want with it. So it's
Exactly. So
what you got to do, man. You just got a heavy sigh.
yeah,
You
yeah.
feel
It's
me?
like you either paying a premium. Where I seen on Twitter there was a discourse. Master student. He puts up a lot of good threads. He raps. He was talking about the big problem with people that live in big cities is that the part of the appeal is to say you live there, right? But you can go somewhere else. You're gonna take a salary hit, but you're also going to get more if you went to say the Carolinas, certain parts of Florida, certain parts of VA, Maryland, DMV area, right? So it's like, is it about owning a house? Is it about where you stay? So many different layers look at it. But then you say again, New York City is going to continue to get more and more expensive, despite what Mom Donnie is trying to push.
Honestly, and not to stay on this topic for too long, because the thing about it, the reason why I want to live in New York City, but then again, the soul of New York City is getting sucked out because it's like one of the things about being in New York City is the convenience. 24 hours, you can find anything that you're interested in. There's something. There's a club. There's a group. There's something, and there's something always going on. But if the money is rising and the people who've made the culture are leaving, is it worth staying in New York City?
Interesting. I feel like as
Yeah.
a young parent, it's like that's the cost analysis of it too, because it's also like, dang, I ain't supposed to have but so much more fun. You feel me?
You feel me?
So it's like, dang, thinking about my little one, I'm like, do I stay here or do I make a move to go somewhere else where I might not make as much, but like I could get a lot more for my bang for my buck and be able to do a couple of things. So that's something that's on the table the next couple of years anyway. But it's just like, damn, like this is scary. And you think about your grandparents made it happen. Your parents were able to make it happen. Like nobody talks about the impact of just the rising costs, and then we pay a New York tax. You pay a California, a LA tax. You pay a Miami tax. You pay a Chicago tax. You pay taxes in these major cities, and it's just because that's where you're at. And they know they can afford those. So it's one of those things where it's like it's really scary.
Now, also just raising a kid too. Do you want to raise in a city where kids get so bored that they post on their Instagram, Bay Plaza takeover, and over 500 kids cause havoc at a shopping mall in the Bronx?
Bro, that was so disgusting. And it's just like, it's one of those things too where you just be like, yo, why? Why is that the thing to do? And why is it our kids that look like us? Like that's like what is happening? Where are the rec centers? Where are the open whatevers? Like I get it's break. You don't want to be in the crib. Being home for a lot of people is not fun. If I'm being for real, especially if thinking about it, parents, people don't own homes no more. So you in an apartment. If you got more than 3-4 people in your apartment, you probably feel clustered. You probably feel like you got no privacy. You can't really do or say what you want to do. But to go outside and vandalize, interact with police, like all these different things, that was never a part of the game.
Bro, I'm because I'm thinking back and when I was in high school, we used to do stupid stuff, but not this. And this is part two, Slick. We discussed this last year during the first, I guess it was like the first 70-degree weather in New York City, and they did this. They come back for part two again. And not only y'all damaging business, but y'all harassing people. This is Slick. And then you guys are so stupid too, is y'all post yourselves. Slick.
Yo.
Do y'all not understand the cops not only have cameras, but they monitor Instagrams. They also monitor the cell phone towers. There's multiple ways to catch y'all dumbasses. And y'all doing this because y'all bored? What what the hell's going on? It's like I saw that and I was like, yo, what is going on? They ransack a GameStop. I don't fuck with GameStop because they be giving you like 4 cents whenever you try to trade in something. You feel me? But then again, it's like, yo, people, yo, they throwing chairs all around. That's why I'm like, yo, now the shopping mall's you're gonna have to have an ID or you gotta be escorted by a parent or a guardian now. Why are we having to do this now?
They're already doing that at like Atlantic Terminal Mall. So this is one of those things.
Oh yeah.
It's really like you got kids with no home training. I'll put it this way. My kid is at an age now where impulse control is not a thing. We're trying to teach her impulse control, right? So sometimes she'll yell, sometimes she'll scream, sometimes she'll be like, oh, something, but then she'll also be like, sorry, I didn't mean that, just because she thinks that's the right thing to do or whatever. She's not even 2. So I have the patience and I know how to navigate that. These are 13, 14, 15, 16, 17-year-olds going outside, making whole Adobe flyers or Canva flyers or whatnot, like orchestrated, pretty much organizing riots. Felony level shit. To go outside because it's a birthday or break and they feel like they just want to do something. There's nothing to do. And it goes back to, I think about that report about the mayor from Baltimore. What did he do? You got to have things for kids to do, first and foremost. Not taking away the blame for what the children did, because again, you're being an idiot. You're being a dickhead.
Facts.
But we also have to come together and think about like what prevented us from being stupid. What we didn't have the internet like we do now. You had to go to an actual computer to get on the internet to see certain things. Like social media apps weren't as intuitive as they are now, where like you can see a video, you could mention one thing, you want to see 30 videos about it, or you could look up one thing and now that's all that's on your feed, right? Talking about the expensiveness in the city, we need things for kids to do, and we got to sign your kids up. I didn't have a choice when I joined the YMCA when I was a kid. My mother just signed my ass up like, you going swimming. You feel me? All of this gentle parenting, all of this. Like I'm a nice parent. I'm a nice. I give kids a lot of leeway, especially in my career when at the same point, fuck around and find out. These kids need to mandate it. Like I know Mom Donnie's been piping up summer youth and mandate it. All these kids got to sign up. You over a certain age, you breaks, whatever, summarizing, we got to put money into the after school program so there's more seats so kids can go. These they can't be outside. They can't be.
Now, as a parent now, not to put this on you, but what if they arrest your kid and they tell you like your kid was part of this riot?
One, I got.
You gonna leave them in there?
What she do?
Nah, it's just like you know how when the cops come, they just start trying to grab everybody. Niggas.
First, I'm like, why was your stupid ass there? That's the first. Let's be real. At this point, your mother and I raised to the point, no, not to be around no foolishness, right? And 2, now you done got caught up. If I come and get you, I best not find out nothing. You better have just been in the neighborhood. You better have been in Claire's trying to get you some replacement earrings or something, or trying
to. They just snatch you up by accident.
Yeah, like let me go online and see my girl over here throwing tables and chairs. Say, hey, fuck the post. Oh, I'm whooping her ass. I'm going to jail with her.
What? She say she was inspired by NWA.
Hell no, the only NWA she gonna know is the song by what's his name, by Miguel.
Oh, but Slick, I saw on TikTok now too is the next one is at Green Acres Mall.
They're not doing that. You know why? It's only one bus to get you there. They're gonna shut that shit down ASAP. It's different when you say Bay Plaza.
Facts. And one thing, Nassau County Police and NYPD is different. 2 separate.
Depending on what,
I'm letting y'all know that now.
Depending on what side of the mall you on, you in for a rude awakening. I don't know if we might not be able to march for that because it's gonna get nasty.
Yo, I'm letting you know now, youngins. Those are 2 separate things.
But again, it comes back to this point of like, fuck around and find out, because sometimes you have to fuck around and find out. And I don't want no young person to lose their life. Like I'm an advocate for youth. I'm figuring out ways to try to reach them. But at the same point, you get to a point where it is fuck around and find out, because there are consequences for your actions. Even we talk about, go back to the Chicago video, them elementary school kids jumping that mother and her son, right? There should be some consequences, regardless. Right? I don't care if you in second. You want to play baby gangster. You want to live this life. There is no I'm untouchable. And that goes for any group of people, any group like you. There needs to be consequences that fit the bill. Like, I'm not saying ruin their lives, nothing like that. But, yo, this, like when Kai had this shit for the streamers and they came out and decided to riot, he was terrified. Yeah, because people don't know how to act. So we got to teach decorum. And that's the scary part about going into this next generation. Because, you know, we in the 30s and 40s soon. The idea that they're going to not have decorum and not be able to know how to function as adults. Not know how to hear the word no. Not hear the word I can't. Imagine if we act like that. We could get to a party in college.
Everything is content. That's their new shit.
Yeah, everything is content. And you're not getting paid. You about to never get paid because of this content.
So what's the scenario? What was the scenario that you're going to bring up?
No, I'm saying they got whoop them little kids' ass. I need them. We need Beyond Scared straight back. We need something that's going to let them know. Like, yo, but we definitely do need more programs. We need more outreach. We need to meet the kids where they're at. It's content, so I need these content creators to partner. City, here you go. City, New York, Mount Donnie, you need an office of youth activity, right? It might be there, it might not be there, whatever, right? Dedicate these funds to going into the school, get the kids, and take them places they want to go.
Yeah,
let them see some shit.
And not to stay on this topic for too long, but
now this is serious. This is
what's your thoughts about kids no longer because I mean kids never really like school. I don't know. Back in my days, kids never really liked school or anything like that. They viewed, but now I see the increase of kids not liking school and kids wanting to be content creators, not understanding content creation. Yeah, I've seen these content creators. That's like 1% out of. Out of a lot who's not making that's making money. So like there's a lot of kids now that don't value school, don't look at school the way that even though I'm not saying we always looked at school as good or like, oh, I love school. No, I'm not naive in that sense. But I think there's an increase, and now everybody just want to do content creation or just I'm trying myself in this music. And one thing too is y'all don't understand the amount of work it takes to see a dime, just to see a dime, not to be like Kai or whatever, just to see a dime out of this content creation. What's your thoughts on that?
I think that's a great question. I believe that where it comes from is in, you think about a lot of this is the COVID kids, right? Mm-hmm. So we got the kids that they missed a lot of school and they picked up bad habits during those formative years where you learn to really, maybe not necessarily like school, but you learn that it's a part of your routine, your function. It's something you got to be a part of, right? And then being at home with a lot of the parents weren't able to really give them that same support. It's like, all right, I just need my kid not up under me for 8 hours a day, right? Thanks. So that's one. You also get to the point where it's like us with the athletes and the rappers when we were kids. Like, hey, any of your homies gonna tell you they ain't make a little rap, have a little rhyme book, or make a little demo tape, or make a little song back in the day? Like, oh, this shit fire. Like, everybody did it, but there was not the means to really put it out there. Now it's like all it takes is light in the bottle, boom, put out a catchy hook, catchy video. You get one.
A dance.
Consistency is where you really have to see, where you really see that the bottom fall from out of the, from the basket. It's like, all right, you can get, you might get one. I've seen kids I used to teach, they got like videos with 30, 40,000 views, 100,000 views, but it's the only video on their page where they there. You feel me? I've seen, people make songs that we know, and it's like, all right, this is dope. I can dig this. Like, I can rock with this. But it's like, all right, that's the one we got. It's doing something viral, go viral for one thing, and it's like, okay, cool. What's the next thing? So that everything is content. The idea is like, all it takes is one. Yeah, one to get you something. You might get a free bottle, you might get a free trip, you might get a free something, but it's not gonna pay for your lifestyle. You don't have the time to do it. But I think a lot of kids just see it like, oh, I could be Kai. Kai what, 5'7"? Speed what?
He just be right up the block. I could do that. But not knowing that Kai been putting in tons of work for years before and also he's been very consistent and he has been doing it bigger and bigger and bigger. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of stuff I've been seeing with a lot of kids too, is like, y'all don't understand the discipline of hard work and just discipline overall, because some of the stuff that I've been seeing too is with this generation, when things get tough, they like to drop it and go on to the next thing. Now, there is some benefits of that sometimes, because given the older generation from us, they would stick out at a dead end path and just stick it out just because. I like that these new kids sometimes prioritize their happiness sometimes, but a lot of y'all are not disciplined, and some of y'all are soft too. It's like once y'all get one criticism or stuff not looking y'all way, y'all quickly drop, and y'all don't really have any substantial work or substantial foundation to stand on to make it in this world too. Because I'm looking at my nieces and nephews and their friends and all that, and I'm just seeing like what their mindset is. Like at least for us, we was a little pre-social media, so it was like, you know, we had our childhood to ourselves. We didn't really have too much of that outside influence too much. But these kids here, I just see when things get tough, Slick, or things are not going their way, or just they drop shit like a bad habit, and I'm just like, yo, how y'all gonna make it in life with any trials and tribulation? Because I'm telling you right now, there's trials and tribulations ahead. No matter what path that you want to do, you want to be a rapper, there's gonna be some trials and tribulations. Mm-hmm. You want to do anything in this world and life in general, there's going to be some bumpy rides. And if you're not able to stay focused and disciplined, you can't keep bouncing to new things and expecting things to just fruition like that.
I would even add, no, it's not necessarily even really a pushback, but it's just the idea of like, there's nothing wrong with jumping around and discovering things that you like, but you have to have some level of consistency and discipline. Like, consistency is the key. Like I said, one thing could pop. We got a couple of TikToks that, you know, they did numbers, but it's like to do that every week or every drop, or like to create that consistent flow. That's really where it is. That's where it exists. You feel me? And that's where you want the youth to really pick up. And it's like, all right, content creation. So it's like in the school, we got to bring in content creation classes. Bring in content creators. You might not get Kai, you might not get Speed, but you get somebody that got like a decent following. They just come talk to the kids. Like, yo, this is the route, but you need something. I even picture that's like, yo, school can be a backup plan. You need something that you need a consistent set of skills you can fall back on. That education, that degree. Yep. Yo, bro, time out. This is a slight side note. You know what I just realized? I found out the other day? Netflix was hiring a communications director, $700,000 a year. The biggest thing they needed, a communications degree. So shout out to us, bro.
What?
It's my fault.
Hold on. Netflix. Hit a nigga about the job and about our podcast. We would love to be on your podcast drink, because they have a new podcast segment now. They got Breakfast Club, New Orleans Mall, and all that.
All right, you fangirling. I only throw that out there to say, like, yo, we are doing different things, right? But we have our educations in our back pocket to fall back on if, you know, so we want to change. It's like, so again, I ain't no fool. 700,000. Wait a minute, shit, 280,000. Like in this AI era, it's like learn AI, kids. Learn how to maximize the AI for yourselves. You feel me? Like there are things that the tools that are out here, and we need more resources to reach the kids. But the idea is like, yo, whatever you want to do, you can do it. But you shouldn't be doing this delinquent shit because you bored. It's too much out here to be like the same way. What the Forex niggas you say? You it's too much money out here to be bored. That nigga sitting on your ass doing nothing, playing video games, right?
Once again, where are these niggas, Slick? I want to know where these Forex niggas at now, bro.
Nah,
they really had a chokehold pre-pandemic, man.
That's a fact, but it's like to that point, it's too much opportunity out here for y'all to be bored. And you have too many resources between your phones. Every kid I know got an iPad, a $1,000, $800,000 cell phone, iPad, MacBook Pro with all the features. Freaking, you know this person, I know this person, know this rapper. They in all they dancing, they in all the shows. You feel me? Like
man, do clothes.
Yeah, like
you got a producer.
There's a video. There's for anything you want to learn. There's like how we used to have to try to pay for software and hope to go find a class. Like anything you want. And I'm sorry we're ranting about, but this is where you really see.
Remember we had to go to LimeWire and try to illegally download software and music.
Bro, think about that. Everything is in the palm of your hands, legitimately. And if you got, and this might not apply to people that listen to our show, but if you got like a little brother, little cousin, even if you work in the school, you work in after school, you around children, like you around these kids, drop that gem to them. Like, yo, this, and even if you do listen to this, and you in our age bracket, you like, yo, shit ain't sitting right. I don't like this 9 to 5 shit. You can change it. There are tools out here, and then be the person that's going to show the kids, like, yo, this is another outlet. This is another realm you can take it to. You feel me? So I'm gonna shut up for now, but just stay tuned. We going shock the system in the next 2 years.
Facts. All right, so
And,
let's get
and
to
little
some
niggas fuck
celebrity
around and
news,
find
man.
out. Stop, like, for real. Like, y'all gonna find out. Y'all gonna be upset. Like, yo, it's not fair. But you're digging yourself a hole. Too young. Let's get back to the basics. Let's figure out what the other reason that some of these white folks think we shouldn't be free now. There we go. That's how I'm gonna wrap it up.
All right. Let's get to some celebrity news, man. Let's get through this. All right. Michael Jordan. I don't know, bro. What you thought about that Michael Jordan video? He just hit the team that he I think he owns won the Daytona 500. So he went there to go celebrate. You know, that video clip of him touching that boy's butt.
I'm gonna just jump out ahead of that. Like, let's be real. Because of the climate that we live in right now, and when we look at millionaires and billionaires and all the files, I'm not gonna say too many names because you know they try to snatch people up. But let's be real. People always like to joke and deflect and attack people that look like us when there's situations that call to the greater monstrosity, right? Did it look great? No. The boy father said, "Yo, it ain't even like that." Once the father said, and he's with them, that's all it is. That's part of the downside of like this. Everything is content. Everything is a comment because some people want to just run with, "Oh, look, MJ doing it too." Nah, if he is, it'll come to light. But that only surfaced because of what we read about in the files last week. And you can enlighten yourself on some of those the horrible things that I really genuinely hope are not true. But if they are, it speaks to a much greater problem that we have in the world.
Yep.
But
now
I ain't giving them that much energy towards Mike or this next
now,
nigga.
Speaking of just content too, is DJ Vlad, you too old to be sitting here trying to do rage bait tweets about the Tory lanes and stuff. I don't know if you saw it, but he made a long tweet talking about how Rock Nation has been paying him to support Meg and all that, and he did that just to make content off of that.
Nigga, I sent it to you.
and first of all, DJ Vlad, stop, bro. But also, I ain't gonna lie, Slick. Not we didn't choose no side publicly on this platform, but Tory Lanez, I'm done with this shit, bro. Because now you had a lot of bodyguard come out and basically said that Kelsey's the one that shot Megan. At this point, bro, you had your chance, Tory Lanez. I fuck with your music. Your music is top tier to me. I'm a huge fan of your music, but bro, you handled your case wrong. I know you're trying to figure out the appeal and everything, all that good stuff, but now you had a chance to sit here and say Kelsey shot her. You try to hold it down for Kelsey. Then you end up getting found guilty. You didn't even get found guilty for shooting her. You got found guilty for gun possession. So it doesn't even matter. I ain't gonna lie, appeal, try to get your time lowered for good behavior, but bro, it's done. I'm tired of hearing about this case, per se. Just how people are tired of hearing about the rap beef between Kendrick Lamar and Drake. I'm tired of hearing about this shit. Because you had your moment, and you didn't do what you had to do, bro. Sorry. And DJ Vlad, you're too damn old to be sitting here doing these type of tweets. Now,
Everything
also,
is content.
Going on to the
that's the name of the episode. Yeah? Everything is content. Everything is content.
Facts. That's the name of this episode. Everything is content. Chris Brown, baby mama drama. I ain't gonna say too much about that, man. That's your favorite artist. I know you probably don't want to talk about anything about the baby mama drama.
I ain't even hear about it. I was like, dang, what they gonna say now?
Because apparently one of them is keeping Chris Brown from seeing the baby, and then now they two beefing. Keep family drama off the internet. That's just respectfully. Don't do the internet stuff. Yeah, now, what I want to talk to you about is how you feel about having Stephen A. Smith as your president.
This is what happens when people start going against the program and start thinking they're bigger than the program. The game is the game, 100%. But this idea that like, oh, I'm qualified to be president. What have you done? What have you done? You're one of the biggest names in sports because, let's be real, we ain't like Skip that much. And you was the voice of reason. And then what happened? Your idols become your rivals. Your man Skip got out the paint. You had to fill that void. And now you less likable. You think people really
how you feel? He said that we wouldn't have a border crisis under his watch, and we ain't defunded any police. There's going to be more.
You know what's the most dangerous thing in the world? An uninformed person that has never done the role they think they're qualified to do. Like, think about this. You have never been a politician. You go on TV and yell about what you think is right and wrong in regards to sports, to athletes who respectfully, and I say this with all humble respect, most athletes are not thinking of making political statements when they do anything that they do. Right? That lack of emotional control is very feminine in the sense of how you carry yourself and how you yell to prove that you're right. You don't even come to this with pure facts. Anybody that challenges you with facts, you get them thrown off your show. Just keep it a bean. So, and you from Queens, like I respect the Queens Connect. As a black man, I'm glad to see you make it to the high depression. Slow down, my boy. Pull back.
Oh, you not play devil's advocate. The white people have supported Donald Trump and elected him. Why us black folks can't elect?
Look where that got us. Look where that got us. Not even us. Look where that got most of y'all. Unless you make over $1 million, you ass fucked as the rest of us. Respectfully, make America great again. I mean. Sure. Can't say too much.
Majority of that base, they wasn't including you in that. I'm letting you know now.
They got this man Cade Cunningham dunking on the Knicks like it's nothing. Oh my God. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh, come on. But yes, I mean, I don't want to. I can't. I understand where you're coming from, Slick. It's just I don't want to be on some. Where's the qualification? Because we just let someone in with no qualifications. Someone who literally has statements in the past saying, "Yo, this is how we do it because you guys are idiots," and has shown people that. So and he got his people to rally behind him. I ain't gonna rally behind him, but I ain't gonna.
I'm a devil's advocate. Your devil's advocate. Donald Trump only got it because after the most qualified Negro of all time, politically, the safest Negro of all time, and respectfully, in terms of the war, so I'm not going to go there. You know how I feel about those things, but in terms of like just his impact, cultural impact on America, yeah, he was him. But respectfully, even if you disagree, like I disagree with a lot of this shit.
That guy got some charisma.
But now we had the most qualified Negro become president, and they was about to put a white one up there. They said, "Nah, we're not going nigga." I'm not gonna say Negro, nigga, white woman. They said, "No, we're gonna throw this other random white the most unqualified candidate ever to get that far into presidential thing." And you want to follow that up with the most unqualified black man? We'll never see another minority in the White House ever again.
Wait, you want that on The Rock? Remember, The Rock my goal.
I respectfully, I don't want that nigga neither. I don't want them.
They ain't gonna let the black woman go in.
You respectfully, if you think about what's happening, we need a black woman to come in. We need a woman to go in right now because they gonna clean it up. They gonna moderate it. They gonna get us all nice and buffed up, and then from there we'll deal with we can have a nice white man going right after and repoliticize things and balance. I'm sorry guys, the way things are looking right now. The American dollar is dropping in value by the day. The stock market is overvalued. The housing, groceries, all of these different things, the life necessities and essentials are overpriced. We're on the break. We're at the breaking point. You need somebody that's gonna come in and quell fear, get things right. And unfortunately, right now we still got 3 more years of what we've already experienced in the last year. So this is not the time for jokes, not the time for a clown show. I think to be a responsible black man, Stephen A should be like, yeah, nah, we need to get the right people in there. Not just try to put your name out there for clout and ratings and attention. Damn, we down 13. We suck.
All right, let's get to music, man. J. Cole announced the Fall Off World Tour. How you feeling about it? You going to attend? I know you just finished listening to the first part, man. How you feeling?
I think I'm gonna go. This is his last album and like full length album, just showing love. I think I've been to this would be like my 4th or 5th J. Cole concert in life, but I think that I've enjoyed every single one of them, and I think it will be a great experience. Even though the album is like I listened to the first half, it's very much rap, like it's rap caviar. It's like if you was 90s like boom bop, like you like 5-minute rap record, straight bar, straight like this is for you. This is you. This is gonna be your uncle's favorite rap album of the year. For the rest of us, we like Wale. I'm thinking about that Wale show on June 22nd too. But yeah, I think it's important that we just show love to it. Ticketmaster was the pre-sale was done. Now the general tickets go on sale tomorrow. Let's see what's up. I think it's worth it. He just added another show at MSG. He's in New York for 5 days straight. He wilding. He was in Queens last week.
Yeah, he shout out to him too, and also shout out to him for showing up to Shanae Curry's memorial service too. She had met him, and for him to show up to that, shout out to. But I just want to give a little update with the lawsuit with Cameron. I know we disagreed on it, but it looks like he's going to try to get that thrown out. After hearing what Cameron had to say more in depth, J. Cole is wrong. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know we disagreed on this, Slick, and I know you didn't like Cameron putting up the lawsuit, but after hearing more, you can't duck and dodge me for 2-3 years when not only you promised me a feature, but I also cleared a sample for you. I did a clearance for you. And I just only wanted you to do a feature or get on my show. You could have done that, gang. And I respect Cameron doing the legal route than doing the street route, because you would have got no credit trying to beat up or try to get people to come after J. Cole. Especially because right now he's prime target right now. This nigga riding in a little hoopy. Niggas could easily get this nigga. Niggas really wanted him. So I'm glad you're going that legal route. But yeah. And then, Drake news. Drake's still number one. I mean, still the best selling rapper in history for 11 straight years, motherfuckers. Just want to put that out there real quick. And he also got his McDonald deal. It's only available in Canada, but the Iceman is coming though, Slick. Wait on it. But what music topic I want to talk to you about, and I don't know if you saw it or not, what you thought about LaRussell's take on Lil Wayne? So recently, LaRussell, you saw it?
I did see the tweet. I saw him respond to the tweet afterwards.
Yes.
If I could tell me if
a
I'm right.
little context. He was in a podcast, and he was talking about Lil Wayne after signing to Jay-Z, and one of the quotes that was from there said, "I had grew disdain for Wayne just because I started listening to everything. Like I started maturing as a human, and I'm like, damn, this nigga wasn't talking about nothing." This little clip has went viral. And he's been clapping back, and there's been a lot of people, a lot of back and forth. What's your thoughts?
I think two things can be true. We got going to discredit Wayne and saying like he's not a legend in hip hop, but going back to his records, I'm a millionaire, I'm a Young Money million, tougher than Nigerian hair. I'm a venereal disease like a menstrual bleed. What?
Come on, like a menstrual, I bleed. Come on now.
Like Wayne.
What about "Want to Steal Your Heart"?
Oh, I
love. Come on.
But again, but I think that is a reason why you go back to certain records. For me, I don't go back to many Wayne records. I hear him in a party. It's something like, oh, I remember when I hear them like unexpectedly, like where I was when they dropped like Carter 3. Like it's certain records you play. Like Mr. Officer will come on the shuffle and be like, I'll bump it. That shit tough. You feel me? But I don't seek out certain Wayne records. Like I'll listen to like Go DJ, Fireman. Like I listen to Carter 1, Carter 2 Wayne because he was rapping. But it's also like that's the case. Sometimes niggas don't be really saying shit that apply to you when you are an adult and you listen to shit differently as an adult. Yo, still there? All right, we back. But yeah, nah, like Wayne, legend, but sometimes he was saying some bullshit. And as in my 30s, I'm like, I want to see I can relate to what you're saying. I'm not a venereal disease like a menstrual bleed. And that's fine. I'm fine with that.
Now, he has some other. He's tried different songs, but you know me, I've been championing LaRussell since day one on this podcast. I've been championing him. I agree because the only reason why I'm gonna agree with him simply because I saw a clip of Lil Wayne saying he's not a substance type of rapper. With that being said, LaRussell is right. He's not a substance type of rapper. But LaRussell, this is your first taste of fame, nigga. Niggas been getting on him. Niggas been calling him a hip hop parade rapper. niggas been what was that hip hop Harry? Mm-hmm. Niggas been getting on your head top. I ain't gonna lie, LaRussell. I mean, I just don't. I don't know. With hip hop, sometimes we don't respect our legends too much. You don't have to say that comment. You might be right, LaRussell, but you don't have to say that though. And I don't blame people for protecting Lil Wayne because I think over the last couple of years, people have been coming after Lil Wayne's legacy in a way, and I'm just like, at the end of the day, you can't take that away from him. This man made bling bling. This nigga bought us Nicki Minaj, even though Trump loved Nicki Minaj saying she's so beautiful. I don't know what's going on with that. But he bought us Drake. And with that being said, I'm sticking with Lil Wayne. With that, I do want to talk about Gene Simmons and why he hates that the rock and roll, why hip hoppers or rappers are being inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I don't agree with him because I think he's being racist, but I do think, why don't we have a hip hop Hall of Fame, Slick? I thought we had one in the Bronx. Oh no, that was a museum, right?
I think when you think about the overall, hip hop is still a very young art form, and I think that when you think about rock and roll, some of the greatest artists of all time are considered rock and roll artists, right? And I think that's another reason why hip hop is being a young art form. It's like once you transcend and like, you know, you take this art form that is generally accepted for mass medias, you're going to have to put it somewhere. And I think that is white gatekeeping. Why are these Negroes in this office? Because our music hits so hard that it's like, yeah, y'all rock stars was rocking with us too.
And did we start rock and roll too?
We did, but you know,
Little Richie.
Yeah, don't. Oh, Cat, you.
Yeah,
watching this game hurt my heart.
All right, so let's get into some sports news, man. It's All-Star Weekend back. Not that dunk contest though, but overall, besides the dunk contest, like it's All-Star Weekend back.
The game was entertaining. The 3-point shootout. Shout out to Dame. It was cool. I think it was one of the more enjoyable ones across the board in a while, but it's still a lot of work to get done. Because that last game, it was like, ooh. I said it on Twitter. Shout out Rakibo for doubling down me. I was like, there should be a fourth team. So it should be like, you shouldn't play everybody twice. You should only play everybody once, right? And one team you might miss. But it should be the snubs. The guys that should have been all-stars that don't make it. And that should be team 4.
Oh.
And they go out there, because then you say, now you might necessarily be an all-star, but you're honored guest, right? So you get an accolade. So like Michael Porter Jr., Dylan Brooks, they should have been all-stars this year. Your snub team only got to be like 8 people, and let them go out there, and then you got your 4-man team. I know they're talking about doing a 1-on-1 or a 2-on-2 tournament. Yeah, those guys, the people who have big fan bases, like invite them out there, let them go. Even if it's like they might be like, I'm not an all-star, I'm not going. James Harden wasn't an all-star this year, but you get guys out there like, yo, they want to go out there and kill. Show you I should have been here instead of you. Right? The dunk contest, there's no fixing it. There's no fixing it. You gotta bring in.
When I heard they was scared of Mac, and if he had joined again, they would have backed out. I was like, yeah, dunk contest could be.
And that's, you saw the video he put up. The video, yeah, he would have won again.
Son,
but my thing 50. Is like this, as and I know athleticism vary, like just because you look athletic in a certain sense, you're not necessarily going to be able to do certain things other people can do. There are pro dunkers and dunk coaches that can help get people to these places of learning how to do some of these wild, like the scorpion dunk, all them wild shit that Jordan Klingon and them was doing. Like, come on, like what are we doing? Like, we can get more creative.
Now, on to other sports news. Do you really think Kevin Durant has a lot of burner?
Yes.
And he was talking bad about his teammates.
Yes, but I don't know who he's talking to. Yes. Because some niggas just do stuff like that. Some dudes is just,
Well, did you see some of his teammates posting up a Young Thug song, basically saying there's no loyalty? They try to make that connection. They said it's look real awkward now.
No, 100%. I think that again, but it's like you could tell the character of certain niggas, you be like, yo, that nigga be talking shit behind your back. But it's also like, all right, yo, are we friends or we business? Like, yo, if this a business, people don't like you in your job. Everybody know that. Like, let's not be dumb. Yeah. But the fact that he ain't learned from Burning Gate or his Twitter mishaps before, I'm like, bro, come on. You can't be this dumb.
Come on now. Now, what's your thoughts about Adam Silver going to make a no more tanking change rule for next season after being frustrated about the tanking? I'm behind it. I ain't gonna lie to you, because when I saw the Sacramento Kings sit out their starters for almost the whole second half, Slick, come on now, we know what's going on. They should have teams. At the end of the day, people are paying their hard-earned money to go watch these games. Let these guys play.
Again, we talk about it like Like this is one of those situations. Like fuck around the final. It's been happening for years, but it's like teams is quitting on the season in December. Teams is like, oh yeah, you don't gotta come out, you don't gotta play no more, you don't gotta do blah 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 blah, and it's just like, yo, bro, at this point, what else can you do? You talking about? And I don't even think it's the fan response. It's Vegas. Let's be real. Vegas is like, look, these dudes betting on these random people and they getting their deals. Come on.
Oh no, so it's like I support that. What you thoughts about Chris Paul announcing his retirement after being waived?
That was some bullshit because the Clippers did him fucking dirty. And I think that...
And they want to post that video, and his wife is like, girl, bye.
And I think, again, we don't respect our legends. And this is why you think about the way the game is going, the way it's being played. Like, Chris Paul's probably one of the last tacticians out there. We're getting to it's basically becoming an individual skill game. Can I shoot over you? Unless you have, like, the supreme athlete, LeBron, the immaculate shooter, Steph, the anomaly, KD, or, like, the alien, Wemby, like, the attractions are what's going to be able to build the NBA. Anthony Edwards, like, the charisma. But this is one of the last legends. Like, he did it through multiple eras with Bron and them. Like, he's one of the last of a dying breed. And you going to just get rid of him because you didn't like the way he was talking to your coach, telling your coach to tighten up.
Also, for me, too, is, bro, you could have got picked up by another team. Another team could have picked up Chris Paul.
I mean, they weren't trying to, though, because teams didn't want to bring that in mid-season. Especially with these apron rules, too. It's like you paying mad bread to bring him up.
And then I don't know if I want to talk about LeBron being pure pro-Israel because
I'm gonna
tweets and stuff like that.
I'll jump in real quick because it's not just that; it's just the idea what he said, and I think it could be taken two different ways. It could go that route. It could be like, I'm just protecting the bag, I'm protecting the investment. I got too much riding on this to say something, and then now all of a sudden, not only are they going to take away the bag, but they're going to expose all kinds of things about my character potentially, and I don't want that. Got to keep a lid on that. Drake already started throwing shots. Savannah freestyle soon come, but like that's realistically where I think that lies. You saw what happened with Spike Lee. He had the Palestinian colors on it. He had to put the post up in regards to like apologizing to Denny Avdia and all those other things. So it gets spooky. It gets spooky. That's one of the greatest directors of all time. It gets
spooky.
So just protect your neck.
One more now. And then in other sports news, man, what's your thoughts about Chicago Bears relocating a team to Indiana as they starting to build a new stadium?
I got no respect for billionaires that refuse to use their money and want to use taxpayer dollars to get what they want. And that's where I'm going to leave it at. Because, again, we're seeing this too much in sports. Yeah. They don't want to fund a new arena. They want somebody else to pay for it. I'm like, what is the point of owning a team if you want somebody else to front the big things that you're supposed to be in support of, right? You're going to get the money back on the back end between, they're going to give you tax breaks. They're going to give you, what's it called? You're going to get the fans to come out. You're taking a storied franchise and moving them away because you don't want to use your bread. And that's the problem with the elite in this country. Granted, should you have to? No, but you should.
Come on, they're down with OPP. Not other people's pussy, but other people's property.
And pockets.
Then what's your thoughts? We were supposed to talk about Mayweather versus Showtime, but it's just been announced that Mayweather versus Mike Tyson. You have any predictions? This is a money grab.
Yeah, it's an exhibition.
I'm here for it at the end of the day because outside of certain fighters, boxing is boring, honestly.
No, 100%. And I think that it's a spectacle for guys that like money and those big paydays. Of course, they're going to be like, all right, let me get these two names, let them throw hands a little bit. No knock. They'll negotiate no knockouts and things like that. So we're going to see.
Yeah, and then also I think who's the Filipino Manny Pacquiao?
Pacquiao, the Pac-Man.
Yeah, he's going to do a lot of fights. So hey, man, they trying to get their money.
Ronda Rousey,
we're going to watch it.
Yeah, Ronda Rousey about to fight for the first time in 10 years. Her opponent's fighting for the first time in like 17 years. Like, let's keep it a bean. They throwing out. It's fantasy booking right now.
It's fire though.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It's fire. She fire. Shout out to her though. Yeah. Then fantasy league basketball. I'm getting my ass whooped this week. I ain't gonna want to talk about fantasy league too much. Just niggas is injured and be the one to sit here and be out today when I really need this nigga over here. And then this nigga fucking Zach LaVine over here bullshitting me all season. Then he has season-ending hand surgery, making us light-skinned niggas look bad out here, Zach.
Like,
and then I dropped him.
My wrist.
And then that fucked up my accusation list. Now I'm at the limit, so I couldn't pick up nobody up today to replace this nigga because I dropped him. So now Roman's gonna sit here and talk shit though. But I beat you in the first matchup of this league, so don't talk too much shit, nigga.
That's fair.
Well, that's it. Anything you want to recap for your fantasy portion?
I'm on a bye week thanks to you.
Oh Lord. Anywho, let's get to our song of the week. If you're listening to this on YouTube, please exit. Go to your favorite streaming platform before it be the live podcast app, which you could download on iOS and Android, or you can find our previous song of the week on Apple Music playlist or our Spotify music playlist. What we got this week, brother?
I'm gonna show love to Cole, man. This is blowing up over TikTok as a sound and social media. Here's Bombs in the Ville / Hit the Gas.
To Glow, and I love her relationship with Ingram, man. You can find our previous song of the week on that Music playlist or our Spotify music playlist, but that's not what you're here for. You're here for the people's choice, the people's favorite, Slick. Drop it.
I can be toxic, but so what? You gonna love it here. Shit, fuck is you talking about? We have fun over here. It's very fun here.
And it's fun indeed. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Toxic Service announcement. All right, you already know who we're sponsored by. The one and only Heart of Moisture.
This Might Not Go Well podcast is sponsored by Heart of Moisture, your most trusted distributors in all things beauty. From hair products to wellness tools and more, we provide you with access to beauty supplies from wherever you are. Follow us on all social platforms at Heart of Moisture and visit our website at heartofmoisture.com. Let us know how we can serve your community when it comes to your wellness needs. Email us at admin@heartofmoisture.com for more information. Essentials with ease.
Hey, man. Shout out to Princess and Wendy. Go support Black women business. All righty, guys. You already know it's the TSA. We got a couple topics here today, Slick. Just off the strength of Valentine's Day, Slick. You know how they usually say Valentine's Day is usually for women, Slick. Well, apparently, Slick, we have a holiday dedicated to us. On March 14th, it's Steak and Blowjob Day, Slick.
You just found out about this?
And this holiday...
You just found out about this?
And this holiday, the idea is simple. No cards, flower, candy, or other whimsical gifts. Ladies, you simply bestow your partner with a steak and blowjob. How you feel about this holiday, Slick?
I mean, I've been aware of this holiday for like the last at least 9 years, so I'm very well. I'm in support of it. I think it should be on the calendar.
Yeah, this is like, if that's, and you know how women always complain that, oh, Valentine's Day is for the girls. You guys don't. Cool. As long as we get steak and blowjob day, so we're gonna call it SB Day. You know, just for marketing purposes. So y'all have Valentine's Day. We have SB Day.
I'll say it's Saint Blowentine's Day.
And I think that way.
Yeah,
Saint Blowing Times. That's the episode title. Fuck, make it all contest. Saint Blowing Times. That's a good one.
I try.
Oh, Saint Blowing Times Day. I like that. So March 14th, mark the calendars, fellas. You feel me? And also, don't be skimmed with this. Don't let these girls get you a fling steak, too. These girls be cheap. Make sure they get you the big porterhouse. You feel me? Or the filet mignon. You feel me? What other cut steak? A T-bone steak? What you like, Slick?
I'm a New York strip kind of guy.
Come on now. If they get you any fling steak, they don't love you, all right? Or they get you some steakums, you drop that bitch. All right, man. I've been meaning to talk about this Cam Newton topic, but about platonic in Cam Newton voice. Well, he had Lex and Drea from the Poor Mind podcast. Oh, they got on him, Slick. But we could play a little bit of this and then we could discuss.
All right, I just went viral for saying I don't have platonic friends that are women.
Yes, I saw that. Is there a reason that we're saying platonic? Just out of curiosity.
What's wrong with platonic?
Because I thought it was platonic. Am I wrong or right?
No,
You say tomatoes or tomatoes?
Eclectic.
You say
That's what
pecan
or
you say
eclectic.
pecan? Yeah, like we over here acting like we all graduated from college
We did.
with doctors and
Well, we
masters
did.
and PhDs. And
I'm just kidding. But I was asking if there was a joke that I'm missing out on.
No, it's platonic.
Okay, go ahead.
What would you like me to say it? How would you like it?
Just say what you want to say.
Platonic.
Play with it.
So with your man, can he have platonic relationships with other women?
Absolutely.
Okay, how are you identifying platonic?
They have never played with that coochie.
I thought you was gonna say with that Tawny.
Now you can cut it off slick
They
because
don't do that.
the clip is 7
You know?
minutes. They go on to talk about platonic. What's your thoughts about Cam Newton's thoughts about platonic, not platonic, platonic relationships? Do you agree with him or do you disagree with him?
I think Cam Newton definitely comes off as like he's a southern rich nigga, bougie rich nigga. That seems like he needs to be in control. So with that said, he's a Tyler Perry villain. He's not gonna want nobody around his woman. He can do whatever he wants. His woman can't do what he wants. That's basically what he's saying right now. For me, I'm not sure they can have friends. I mean, I had to have known others. Like niggas not just gonna pop up. Like this my bestie Derek. Derek better be gay. Who this nigga? You feel me? Like,
yeah.
Like I said, like if you've been friends with somebody for years, I'm never going to step on that. Like that's not, that's weird. Like that's weird shit to me. Versus the idea of like somebody randomly popping up. I gotta vet this nigga respectfully because it's just like if a joint pop up, like, oh, this my bestie, this my twin, you gonna want to stab me in the neck, and I'm like, I don't even know this girl. You feel me? So I think that it's just it's levels of respect to it. Like if I can respect. It's not always just shorty. Sometimes the other person, like you can see through bullshit. Like shorty can see through bullshit that you might not even be willing trying to see. You feel me? So just thinking about that regard to it as well. It's just like, all right, I'm trying to keep this headache out of my house and out of you, and so definitely trying to keep them out of you, right? Because niggas is sharks, and some shorties is sharks too. Like they see what they like. They'll play the long game. So just that conversation, like if y'all bonded over work and some shit, cool. But again. Ain't no new friends. No new friends is a tough one. Like I'm not taking no. I don't think I have a female friend I've made in the last, let's say 5 years, who I'm going out of my way to go see and go have lunch with Dolo. You feel me? Anybody I'm doing that with, I've been friends with for like probably longer than I've known shorty. You feel me? And she knows them too, or knows of them and has had conversations and interactions.
And they're cool with her too.
Yeah, like there's a level of line of respect and shit there. You feel me? I don't want them headaches.
My problem with his statement, it's not about your partner having platonic. I'm about to start saying platonic. This nigga got me switching to my vocabulary. Look at this nigga. My problem was the problem with him and why he went viral is because he said that he can't have no platonic friendship with women.
Because he knows he's a southern rich bougie athlete, top 1% nigga, and he's used to just fucking these joints.
And once again, what women like to say? I hate to agree with a man. I hate to agree with a woman because Lexi was right. If you watch the clip, she said like, "Yo, y'all don't think of attractive women or just women sometimes as humans. Y'all think of them as objects, sexual objects." And it's like, bro, you can't be that horny, nigga, especially at your age where like you can't be friends with a woman. Like, yes, women are attractive. Women are beautiful. I love women. Like, women are soft. Oh my God, nice, warm. But like, you can't control yourself. Like, that's when he was talking slick. My whole thing is like, bro, where's the self control? Because he say he can't have a platonic friendship, like an actual friendship, and the only women that he has like a type of friendship with, they work for him. So it's not a platonic friendship, it's a working friendship.
Working relationship.
Which is like it's like maybe you could articulate it better than me. I have a hard time with niggas like that. Cause it's like, yo, I understand where women be saying how y'all don't really like women. Y'all just like them sexually, but y'all don't actually like women.
Yeah, it's an object. It's the definition of objectifying women. Like, all you are is good to me. I don't have female friends. I have girls who I'm trying to knock down. You feel me?
Yeah, because and not to expose a person I know, because I have a friend who said to me like, yeah, I could be friends with women, but I gotta like do something with them. Not like have intercourse, but it has to be like, oh, they let me feel on their booty one time, or they sent me like a picture, or like had to be like something outside of the friend barrier. It doesn't necessarily have to be they kissed or anything. And I was looking at this nigga like, nigga, that's a problem.
Facts.
You can't be friends with a woman without them doing anything that's like semi-sexual.
Yeah, it's a level of control. He wants to know he can have them there. That's bad business.
Yeah, and I'm just like, bro, I'm like, I had to look at myself like, why am I friends with this nigga real quick? I'm like, this nigga don't view women, and I'll be a little transparent. I have sisters, and me, Slick, I have a lot of female friends. Big Money V is my platonic friend. I'm like, yo, I can't see. I could like women are cool. Women, you could. Hey, now, granted, there's stuff that you could do with your guy friends that you can't do with your girlfriend, that your female friends, and obviously, I understand you can't sit here and be super bestie because if they could potentially be feelings if but there's some barriers inside, male and female friendship, but it's just like, I don't know, Slick, just that whole concept of you can't be friends with a woman because you might want to do something sexual is like, damn, nigga, are we really that much of a fucking animal in a sense?
Facts. It's bad business, real bad business.
Let me get back to shitting on these women because I agree with this women too much. Let's get, come on, it's not Slick. I'm losing my persona on this podcast, Slick.
Sounds like you in love, but whatever.
Oh Lord Jesus. This next topic, is he right? We want to see if there might be a lot of segment too. I've been finding a lot of these topics.
All right, let's hear it.
Is he right in this situation?
Wait,
I said no.
With the shorty? The shorty with the red jacket on?
It's a TikTok video.
Let me see this one.
Oh, and then you moved on to my friend. Does that make sense?
Very much so. You don't like me not being your friend, though.
It just gives like,
why are you gatekeeping your friend?
Kind of anything.
It's weird.
It is weird.
Really? It's weird to me.
So you want my friend? Like, I don't get that. Like, there's other girls.
I wanted you, but you said no. But your friend fine too.
So if homegirl like you and you don't like her, and then you cool with that? Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, knock it down. Shit, I don't want to.
Why am I asking that?
Why you mad? Why you mad? Because you don't want me.
I don't really want to date somebody that thought my friend was attractive too. It's like,
stop hanging out with fine friends.
Y'all
girls be like, all my bitches are fine. All my friends look good. Don't get mad when I think when your friends look good.
But if it was the same thing, girl on a date with a guy, it didn't work out, and then she goes to your friend, she's already got a label attached to her, or no?
Well, I know in general, you are correct.
Thank you.
But for me, I don't.
Is he correct or is he right, Slick?
He's right. He's right.
I don't see what the problem is. If I went up to, because it's not like I knew both of y'all was friends or like I went. It's like imagine this scenario: we at the club, I see you reject me, cool. Then I just go to your friend. Hey, what's the problem with me dating your friend? You didn't want me. You rejected me, which is perfectly fine. I took the curve. Your friend looked cute too. I probably saw you first before I saw the friend, and I went up to you. What's the problem, Slick?
I don't see a problem. I mean, I get this. The women like to feel special, even if the curve, they want to feel special. They want to feel like, hey, it was all me and what happened. So now you're like, you're not that special. Like, you cute, especially if it's like we wasn't talking already. It's just like I'm in the club, like, oh, what's up? And it happens. It's been happening from the Vivica A. Fox movie days. You shoot your shot at one don't with it. The other one might. Yeah, she with the shits. You can't be mad at that.
Let me give you a scenario. If a girl pull up to you in the club trying to talk to you, you didn't like her, and you reject her, and she started talking to your friend, or she started talking to me, would you judge me for entertaining her?
Nah, nigga, kill that. Why do I care? I wasn't.
That's why I'm saying, because it's like, yo, I didn't want you. Like, if my homeboy is interested in you, then good. Hey, good luck. You feel me? Do your thing. But I don't understand is my problem with the women is you didn't want me though. For whatever reason, you did not want me. So now that you don't want me, I don't have access to your whole friend group.
I'm about to say, especially if I don't even know y'all. It's different if I knew you for a minute. I was trying to get at you and you curved me and I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Let me go talk to Keisha real quick. But if we mutually in the spot, it is what it is.
And then also, I hate you when who be saying, "Oh, he was in my DM first." Shorty, nobody need to know that. You feel me? Nobody needs to know that I was in your DM wilding if I went to your friend's DM. Like, let me rock out. Let me rock out. You didn't want me. You curved me. Cool. I accepted the curve. Now I'm in your short. Now I'm in your friend's DM. Let me rock. That could be my wife. I just didn't know it at first. Okay.
I respect it.
Now, in the aftermath of Valentine's Day, Slick, I want to know your opinion on this for the New Orleans Mall show.
Let's run it.
A Twitter topic back and forth, but I also feel like you should treat your baby mother well on Valentine's Day.
Absolutely.
No.
You shouldn't show your daughter or son how to treat their mother on Valentine's Day?
No, not if you're not dating their mother. No.
I'm not saying some romantic shit, but you should treat them.
No, because we're not going to change.
Valentine's Day is about love. It's not just about your significant other.
We're not going to change Valentine's Day. There's a reason that there's Cupid and all of this shit. Granted, people buy shit for their mothers for Valentine's Day because their mothers be single. That's why y'all be buying shit for your mothers for Valentine's Day. Because your mothers be single. When your mother is married, your father handles that or her husband handles that.
No.
Let me talk. Let me talk. There are now.
Nigga struck a nerve. She was tight. She was angry.
Is she right?
Nah, I feel like respectfully, as long as in the sense of like, this might not go up. If your baby mother's still single, absolutely. And don't let me no romantic shit. You send flowers, I appreciate what you're doing, raising these kids, candy, something like that. Just as the image, especially if you're raising a little boy or a little girl, you want them to know this is how you should be expected to be treated. Like, you want somebody that's going to look out for you and take care of you even when things don't go romantically the way you thought that you wanted them to go, right? I think that's a great life lesson. Yeah. On the flip side, now, if she got a new nigga, that's where you be like, all right, cool, I'm a fall back. I'm a chill.
No, I'll get the kid to give you the gift.
Yeah, like this is
me handing you the gift.
Where is he crazy?
I don't see the problem with that. I think it doesn't have to apply that I'm gonna get back with her or I still love her, but it's just like, yo, at the end of the day, I'm stuck with this individual until 18. You feel me?
More than that, paper-wise.
Not even 18, to be honest with you, because you're gonna be stuck with her potentially forever. But I'm gonna have to be in intense communication with her until the child turns 18. Now, after 18, we can decide how much we communicate afterwards, depending on the relationship with the kid and X, Y, and Z. But I sat here and made a kid, but I made a baby with this woman. I can't give her flowers for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I cared about her. She was my number one at one point. That's just about this business, but showing my kids.
Yeah, I don't want her. I know she's crazy. I don't want to bring my family back, but I just want to show her like, yo, it's love. And also too, yo, that gives her a break on us. Cause now if I show her love, she's not gonna stop. She gonna do this healthy co-parenting. You feel me? Now if I try to take you out on vacation, now she might blow up and try to take me to child support and increase payments. Sure, this is for us. This is for us.
Like, mind your business. You knew what she was signing up for.
Thanks. Okay, because if I treat her right and she happy, well, that means we happy. She's not gonna infringe on our relationship. That means I could get you something, and she's not gonna sit here and be like, "Oh, you can get your ragged ass girlfriend a ring and all that." But little JJ still got Jordans. He wears Skechers and shit.
The new bitch got XYZ. Like, what?
Facts. Now this last topic, I just want to know. This is a funny one. Is he crazy or not? Slick, just let him play this.
What's the craziest thing you've done for good pussy?
Man, I fucked the girl. She had good pussy. I sat outside her house for 2 days. And I'm going to tell you why. No, listen, I'm going to tell you why. I ain't never had no pussy like this in my life. And she fucked me. She fucked me good for a week straight, and she just stopped answering the phone. She just went missing. I ain't understand why. I just want to know why. outside of me wanting to know why, I'm like, hold on, this bitch stopped talking to me. If she stopped fucking me, who she? So I sat outside her house for 2 days.
2 days.
Only reason I went home because I held my shit for over 24 hours, and my stomach. You know when you got the shit at the bottom of your stomach, like where it feel like it's above the dick.
Yeah.
But it's like in the back of the back, and it's like it's sitting on your nuts in a way. Yeah. It's like, damn, I got a shit.
So you never found out why?
Nah, man, I don't want to know why. I still be thinking about it, man. I be having withdrawals.
You gotta get some closure, bro.
You got me thinking about it, man.
I'm sorry, man.
You could have asked me something else. You could have asked me something else. Now you got me thinking about it, man.
Damn, that's funny. I never in my life have I had no coochie that haven't had me outside of Miss house for 2 days.
Be safe. I want to try some.
I don't never want to know no coochie that's gonna have me like that. That's how you end up on first 48.
I ain't gonna lie. You know what? I take that back. I'm in my 30s. I can't be acting like this in my 30s. It's like, imagine my big ass standing outside the house for 2 days for some coochie. Slick. I ain't gonna lie, Slick, I'm gonna need you to pick me up. Like, yo, you gotta say like, yo, bro, we're not 30s game. You can't be out here. But I'm gonna be like, yo, Slick, but she did a little thing with that mouth, Slick.
Nah, I'm not gonna hold you. I don't never need nothing like that in my life. That's the devil. The devil is not welcome here.
Now that's some good pussy that you stayed out there for 2 days straight just to monitor who comes in and out that bitch. That's not. Oh no, no. You know what? It's like new thing. I don't need pussy that good. Give me nice above average pussy. I don't want no high grade, pure cocaina coochie. At my age now, Slick, give me a good above average. It gets a little moist. You feel me? Ain't too much of a water park. It's something that gets me where I need to go, Slick. It's like a good car. You feel me? You know how some niggas want the Lamborghini, the Ferrari. Give me a good car that's a reliable car. Give me an Infiniti.
Give me a Toyota RAV4. It might not be nothing to you, but it's the shit to me.
Thanks. Give me something that don't make me lose my rationale.
Yes, that's right. I'll take
all right.
I want some
RAV4
coochie.
Huh?
RAV4 coochie for the win.
Facts. RAV4 coochie for the win. All right, Slick. Let's get to our choose one. All right. This week's Slick, would you rather live somewhere with the most extreme season versus 98-degree location daily? Choose one. That means when the fall hits, the fall be hitting. I mean, when the winter, you get into that negative. But when that summer hits, you get into that 100. And then when the spring is raining like a motherfucker.
Nah, I'll probably take the 98. I think you can get you some AC, that you only got to buy one type of clothes for real. You could be fly with some linen. Everything going to be linen. I work out now, so, I'm going to show off the arms and chest, little chest taco meat, whatever I can. You can swim. You could do so much more in nice weather. It's hot. You're going to not want to move as much. But I just feel like for the shit that I'm on right now, nice weather year round, I'm going to be outside with it. Wifey going to be mad at me. Like, you work with children, you fucking slut.
It could be 98, but raining, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
Imagine a hot weather.
Steamy rain is cool, though. You ain't getting no torrential. I ain't never seen 98 degrees in torrential rain. That should take it down to at least 85, 80. If you got torrential rain at 90, you in hell. So that's why I'm like, I'll take the 98. Consistent 98. I know what the weather's going to be.
Yeah. After this snowstorm that we just got in New York, I'm okay.
What's crazy? I didn't even really mind the snowstorm, though. Like, I didn't mind putting on the snow boots, putting on the big jacket, walking. The shit annoying shit was walking the dog, because that nigga be outside like, I don't want to be out here. What we out here for? Because you can't shit in my house. You feel me?
But what about the snow? That shit took mad long. It just started melting now. After like how long?
My car was parked. My car was parked. I don't work but so far. I was all right.
Oh yeah, you was lucky. Yeah, you was lucky. I'm talking about niggas who had to sit here and step over mountains just to get back home over here. I'll take the 98-degree weather too, but at that AC, if you get a power outage, Slick, it's over for you, bro. I'm talking about you sweat sleep. I hate sweat sleep. I ain't gonna lie, you better hope Con Edison is on point. Because That's gonna be an irritating weather. But let us know which one you would choose in the description below. But I think that's a great way to end this audio journey. All right. Make sure you download the Live Podcast app on iOS and Android. Make sure you follow us on all social media. This might not go well. If any business deals, business opportunity, please email us at thismight@gmail.com. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe on all platforms and rate us 5 stars because it helps out with the algorithm. I'm the voice of Outside, Be Breezy, aka Poppy Size Zone.
It's your boy Slick. Y'all be great. Make sure y'all stay aware and get y'all shit together. We out of here.
Check it out.
Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.